The principle is follow the money. One, because we're managers, we're not owners. Number two, because where we put our money is going to indicate where we've put our heart. That's what Jesus says. And what's so crazy about this principle is that it's not just that if we'll follow our money, we'll discover where our heart is. Jesus is basically saying something bigger than that. He's saying if you will follow your money, you can determine where your heart goes. So it's not just seeing where your money is so you can see where your heart is. Maybe a little bit of your heart's here, a little bit of your heart's there, a little bit of your heart's here. But if you want your heart to be somewhere else, if you want a bigger heart for orphans, say, or you want a bigger heart for your wife, then spend more money on your wife, because where you put your money is where you're going to find your heart. And all the wives are saying amen, right? Valentine's Day coming up. You want a bigger heart for missions? Give more money to missions, because where you put your money, you're going to put your heart. Some of you know this. If you've ever been a member of this, if you were a member of this church, but you never actually gave or did any kind of tithing or anything like that, and you started giving financially, all of a sudden your heart started going to the church. You got a little bit more interested in what God's doing through the church. You had a little bit more warmth, a little bit more affection, a little bit more buy-in. You can determine where your heart goes, and you can determine where your heart will not go. If you have something in your life, I don't want my heart in that, then defund it. That's the easiest way to get your heart to release something that it doesn't need to have a hold on, whether that's an addiction or a substance or some other thing in your life. Make it difficult for your heart to love it by defunding it. So follow the money. Why? Because where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Store up the right kind of treasure. We're going to talk about that later on. But rule number one, follow the money. Use an app, use a piece of paper. I don't care how you do it, but do it.